Well, welcome. Welcome to our next information-packed edition of The Scoop, our regular download of all the latest and greatest on product releases here at SugarCRM. And as you can see, today I have with me my fantastic colleagues here at Sugar, Chief Products Officer and CTO Rich Green. Hey, Rich.
Hey there, Claire.
And SVP of Product Management, Zach Sprackett. Hey, Zach.
Hey, Claire.
All right. So, gents, it looks like the real headline of our Q2 release, which I think our listeners are going to be pretty excited about, is all about closing the loop between sales and marketing teams, something that's very close to my heart, and breaking down those silos that oftentimes we find exist between the lead to opportunity process. So, Rich, do you want to elaborate a little bit on some of the enhancements that we've done here?
Sure, Claire. For our Q2 2021 release, we really focused on enhancing the synchronization between SugarSell and SugarMarket. Previously, the sync required sending vast amounts of information between the two systems, much of which was superfluous for many marketing teams. So now you can choose exactly what data you want to share and what you don't want to share between the two systems. This reduces noise and extraneous information in both systems and improves overall lead quality.
I love this, Rich, because, too often I've seen and worked, sadly, pre-sugar, in systems where there's been an awful lot of information that is not information that I believe as a seller really needs in order to progress the opportunity. So it's great to know that we're really honing in on what matters here. Because that's a time save. That's a time save for the business. And time saved means more time spent with customers and prospects.
And if I can just add one more thought, this really points to the value of the SugarCXP, our unique time-aware and predictive data platform. The more we can bring our products together on top of the CXP, the more our customers benefit from not just more complete views of the customer, but all kinds of other benefits, such as predictive insights that take into account data from the sales system, the marketing system, the customer support system, and even the information that resides inside emails that we send back and forth every day. It's really exciting seeing the CXP power more and more awesome features for our users. There'll be a lot more coming to share on this topic soon, but Claire swore me to secrecy, so for now, that's all I can share.
I sure have. But it's a really great cue for our listeners to join us in what's going to be a special edition of The Scoop that's coming in May, so mark your calendars. And, coming back to this sync between sell and market, I think that's when the Sugar platform really shines, when you see the two work together. That's when the magic happens. But the magic for a customer doesn't stop at point of sale, right? So let's think about some of the enhancements that we've made for those listeners that are in customer service teams. Zach, we recently added SugarLive to our serve capabilities. And I hear that this release has got some really cool improvements to that SugarLive functionality. Do you want to dig in a little bit here?
I sure would. As our customers and regular viewers of The Scoop are hopefully already aware, SugarLive is a fast and easy way for Serve users to add omni-channel capabilities into their Serve deployment. And this gives agents the ability to seamlessly manage customer interactions across multiple channels. So with this release, we've augmented the transcripts that we already provided of voice calls. We've added Sugar Predict now to these to actually capture the sentiment that's occurring in those calls. And we have plans to take this even further in the near future, so don't blink. Now, separately with this release, we've made the SugarLive experience even more accessible by simplifying the configuration down to a few simple mouse clicks. So users can now decide which dashlets, fields, and other usage configurations they want in the SugarLive user interface. This is all about bringing our no-touch vision to life in every aspect of the customer lifecycle and making agents even more effective every time that they're trying to provide assistance to a customer. Time to value is such an important metric for us. We want to provide solutions to our customers that allow them to realize tangible benefits extremely quickly.
We sure do. And, I know that a lot of people will be really excited to hear all about that, but it's not the only thing we've done in Serve, Rich, is it?
No, there sure are more things here. One thing we know is that email is still the number one method of communication for support organizations. So with that in mind, we've redesigned the email template and email editing experiences in SugarServe. The new email tools enable the creation of far more engaging and polished email templates for outbound email communications by agents. We've added a new set of capabilities to make it easier to add images, links, as well as other editing and design elements so that communications from the system really pop. And now agents can add case variables such as case number or status instantly into the email from a simple drop-down menu when creating an email. As Zach notes, it's all about furthering our no-touch vision for every Sugar user.
And that's awesome, Rich, because, when it comes to selling, speed is of the essence, right? And so knowing that we are not just reducing the number of clicks, but, personalization is also important. And so allowing the rep to make choices about, and the service agent to make choices about what to include in that email is important. So we've had a weird 12, 15 months. Anybody noticed there's been a global pandemic, and that has changed the way I think that businesses operate and made them think more about the importance of mobile, right? So what have we got coming from a SugarMobile perspective that our customers and anybody listening should learn about?
Sure, Claire. Given my background, I'm super interested in our mobile technology here at Sugar and mobile tech in general. And our mobile team has been busy as usual. One new addition I love is the ability to add multiple attachments to a single record from a mobile device. We added the multiple attachments to the core product in the last release, and we've quickly made it available to SugarMobile users. It's great for field sales or service agents as they can quickly and easily add photos or other documents to the notes on a case or opportunity right from their phone, and a huge time saver and productivity driver for SugarMobile users on the go.
Yeah, absolutely. Another cool addition that we should probably highlight is that we now offer users on the go the benefits of the Sugar knowledge base. Now, of course, we do this in a simple, mobile optimized manner, because it's a different mechanism for delivering it onto the mobile device. You have different needs, when you're accessing from a mobile than you would on the desktop. And this is great for field service agents or really any user in an organization who's looking for answers while not at their desk. They can now all easily search the knowledge base and get all of the answers that they need in the moment. And again, to your point earlier about the global pandemic, we're all blending our circumstances now, and we're, sharing time between our family and our workplace. And so we're not always sitting in front of our computers in the optimal place to provide answers to customers, but we're always expected to be on and providing that customer experience.
I love that. So what we're allowing people to juggle the pets with the kids with the work. Fantastic. All right. So we've covered sell, we've covered serve, we've covered mobile. And one of the things that we always like to do in the scoop is reveal some of our hidden gems, what we call those features that perhaps fly a little bit under the radar. And I'm going to come to you, Rich, first for what you consider your hidden gem in this release.
Sure thing, Claire. There's so much innovation going on here at Sugar. It's always tough to choose. But my vote this time for the hidden gem is the release of the new dark mode capability when using SugarMobile. This was a highly requested feature from our mobile users. And like the name suggests, users can toggle over to dark mode, which offers a black screen background when used in SugarMobile as opposed to our previous default white screen background. You'll really love the capability. It improves battery life. It definitely gives your eyes a break, and it looks really cool too.
We're bringing sexy to Sugar, right? All right, Zach, over to you for your hidden gem.
Yeah, I think Rich's favorite part of dark mode is that we finally found a theme that matches his cold, dark soul, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. I love the new user experience for quote line items in SugarCell. We've streamlined the quote line item view for discount fields. We've always in SugarCell allowed sellers to get creative with the different kind of discounts and deployment incentives they might need in order to win business. But now we've been able to simplify it all by grouping all of the pertinent discount fields around a discount in one easy to use area on the screen. And users can quickly toggle between amount or percentage when adding or editing discounts. Salespeople deal with discounting every single day. And so making it easier and quicker for them to accomplish these important jobs, help them to do scenario planning, and more importantly, it's going to free them up to spend more time building relationships with prospects and customers.
It sure is. And that hopefully will also ultimately lead to a fruitful and growing business, for many of our customers too. All right. Well, that feels like a really positive note to wrap up this edition of The Scoop, having given you all a whirlwind tour of all the latest and greatest that's coming in this Q2 release across the portfolio. Thanks, Rich. Thanks, Zach, for joining us today and for stepping our audience through the highlights.
Thank you. Thanks very much, Claire.
Good stuff. And, no matter where you are, if you are a customer of Sugar, be sure to check out the Sugar Club, where you will find all the information that you need about the features that are being published in our latest and greatest releases. And, if you're not a Sugar customer today, then hop on over to SugarCRM.com, have a poke around and, check out all these great new features for yourself and think about how they might benefit your business. So thanks once again, and we'll see you next time on The Scoop.